Hi friends. So this is kind of an odd thing, It's about, is this the end time, or are we on our way to ascension? Or do we actually ascend? And when I think about all the things I become aware of, all the things I see and hear, I'm not sure in any direction what's going on. Because on the one hand, there are so many positive options now that mankind could take. Is it in technology, for instance, with magnetic engines, which are available since the 1950s, but always were suppressed by oil companies and multis, And also now they talk about they have the key to fusion, atomic fusion, and then there is the Kishis, development from Kishi technology with the plasma technology. And so you can say, and there are many more. For instance, some developer in Canada, the company developed kind of a generator which runs with water. And there are also in the car industry engines which run with salt water. But the best of all is a magnetic engine from this company, and it's a rather big company, and you cannot make this development undone like they did before, because the engine which runs with magnetic technologies was also developed in the 1980s, but the man was shot down. And one can guess from whom, But anyway, so you see there are many changes going on in the world which would be very positive when they had their breakthrough. On the other side, mankind or the powers that be continue to destroy this planet. They try to suppress all new technologies and want to keep on the oil production, destroy the environment, cut the rainforest down, and so on and so on. And fracking goes on from the gas industry, and nobody can stop them, it seems. And governments around the world suppress their own people and changes the laws which were once very good, because they guaranteed a stable society where people can live in peace and have also hope for a good future and can raise their children in peace and see a good future for them. But since decades, the system was brought down by governments, especially where I live, but also in the States and around the world. And this is a very sad thing. And what can I say? There are many other aspects in my thoughts and considerations. Just one, when we go in astrology, it's very interesting that in the 19th, Saturn was, for instance, in the 11th house, and so the changes come in information, because the 11th house is mostly information. Other things too, but information is one part of it. And so the internet developed rapidly, and things change. And now Saturn is in the 12th. And this means in the next years in the next years, we see a tremendous breakdown of societies, of political systems, of systems in general. And this will really transform the world into another world. And I'm not sure if mankind is ready for this, And when I see the ongoing destruction of this planet, and they try to put all under the carpet, the pollution of the oceans, for instance, the extinction of so many animal species, not only on land but also in the oceans. And it's really dramatic, And when you see these changes in Earth and see the astrology and all the signs and also the Mayans, which are still actual, And then you see the prophecies in the religions, especially in the Bible. And when I see the Bible, I have somehow to come back to the Bible, because so many prophecies now really, you see now that the new base for this scenario is set in place by the governments. When you just see that for some years I thought it's impossible that man will be the enemy of man as long as there are closed systems, and everybody needs to live with another, to can gain from another, like in a closed system, like a country is, But when you put now, like in Germany, millions of people from other cultures in it, which are not tolerant and will not tolerate the Western cultures, then this can be really a possible conflict. And it's not only now Germany. This will continue somehow to other countries, but Germany is the start of it. And so I think that the Western countries will see dramatic change and dramatic danger in it, that there will be much more difficulties between the people in future, because the cultural difference is simply too big, and people cannot change so fast. When they come from cultures which are somehow in the Stone Age, they cannot change their mindset from one day to the other. This needs perhaps 3 or 4 generations. Now it will be interesting. And I don't know, is this the start to a very positive time? Or is this the start to, like in the end times, with the biblical prophecies or something like that? Let me tell you that I'm absolutely unsure where we go, where I go, where mankind will go, and where this planet will go. Because one is for sure, this planet cannot support a mankind which continues to exploit this planet. And tell me please what you think about it. Have a nice day, a nice week. Namaste, my friends.